Hey guys, welcome to our 10-15 minute yoga practice. I hope you're having a great start to your day. When you're ready, join me on your mats, or you don't even have to have a mat, whatever you need to. Um, Find a nice and comfortable seated position. Taking your time to close the eyes and reminding yourself that this moment is for you and for you alone. So set the rest of the day aside. Set everything else aside. Give yourself this gift. In 10 minutes, your life will be there. In 10 minutes, nothing would have changed, but you would have found that inner peace, I hope. So give yourself this moment. Inhale and exhale it out. Good. Let's begin to focus on our breath without trying to change it. I know it's hard. Every time we think of our breath, we tend to want to change it, to make it better, to make it more efficient. But instead, observe. Take a step back from being the doer and become the observer. Notice how that breath travels through you, how it changes from inhalation to the exhalation. Notice where that breath feels the best for you today. Now, whatever happens throughout the next 10 minutes of this practice, stay focused on your breath. Keep coming back to your breath. When something comes up emotionally, breathe it out. When the poses become harder, breathe that out. Next time you inhale, without trying to change that breath, lift the shoulders up towards the ears. Send the shoulders towards the back of the spine and let them fall down your back on an exhalation. And we'll keep circling, inhaling them up, back, down. Inhaling forward, up, back, down. Inhaling forward, up, back, down. One more time, forward, up, back, and down. So good. Let's reverse. Back, up, forward, down, back, up, forward, down, back, up, forward, down. So good. Pause, lengthen the spine back out, blink the eyes to open. Bring the fingertips down ahead of you. Wiggle yourself, wriggle yourself, move yourself forward into our first tabletop. As always, I know foundation is important. I know I have to say it. I know you know it. So fingers wide, knuckles pressed down, wrists parallel towards the front edge of the mat. Now, knees are hip distance apart. Take your time as you check in with the foundation to sway side to side, to find a spot in your body that requires that extra love and maybe lean into it, whatever that may be. We'll just take a moment here. Maybe rounding through the spine. Maybe you're just shifting. Maybe you're dipping the belly down. Maybe you're going off into a wild dance here. That is beautiful. Whatever you need to do. And then only when you are ready, tucking the toes under, lifting the hips up into our first downward facing dog. And taking the time to wiggle and work this out. Bending at the knees, swaying at the hips. I like to bring heels over to one side, just kind of stretch through the rib cage, through the glutes, and then back through center and over to the other side. Again, stretching through the other side, maybe even getting that stretch into an armpit. And again, and as always, only when you are ready. Finding stillness, make sure that the breath is still there, that we're still with those nice, gentle, soothing in breaths and out breaths. Let's settle into the shape of our Adho Mukha Svanasana. Remembering to engage through the core, remembering to keep the knees slightly bent, hips reaching up, spine long. So good. Next time you inhale, look forward, tiny steps at a time. Walk yourself towards the front of your mat or your feet towards your hands. Resting your belly on your thighs. Inhale, lengthen halfway up. Let's get back into that strength of the core. Exhale, bow back down. Belly touches back towards the thighs. Head hangs heavy. Press through the feet. Rise all the way up. Gently, slowly keep your eyes closed or open, whatever works. Exhale, release the hands to heart center. All right. Take your time here. Release the fingertips down towards the ground. Shift the weight back and forth. Spread the toes. Ground down through the three corners of your feet. And then when you're ready, bring your hands down onto your hip flexor. Ground down through that right foot. Lift the left heel off the mat. Make sure the right knee is slightly bent. Lift that left foot up into the air. I know, balancing, right? First thing in the morning. And then flex the left toes. You can do it. Even out your hips. So bring that left hip back down if it lifted. And then as you exhale, stay. As you inhale, stay. And then lean forward and begin to kick that left heel all the way towards the back of the mat. And if you lose balance, don't worry, come back into the place that feels balancing. When you're ready, extend that left leg any amount towards the back. And if you need the floor is there. The floor is not going anywhere. Trust that it will hold you. But if you can keep your hands on your hip flexors, great. And maybe even not straightening the back leg. And then maybe, trust yourself. Magic. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bend that right knee, belly to thigh. Left foot touches down towards the ground. Inhale, rise up, reach those hands up high. Strong lunge here. Lift the chest up. Send the thumbs a little bit towards the back so you're opening the chest here. Inhale. As you exhale, fingertips come down towards the floor. Left knee touches down towards the mat. Keep the left toes tucked. Unbend that right leg any amount. As always, maybe you're here, maybe you're here. And if you're feeling like your left hip is coming to your left heel, then wiggle the right foot forward and instead give yourself more space here. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, let the nose come down towards the right knee. Hang in here, releasing the right hamstring. Maybe you're all the way down. Maybe you're just a little bit unbending here. Full breath in. Big breath out. One more in. Big breath out. Beautiful. And as you inhale the next time around, bend back into that right leg. Keep that left knee down. Now, take your right foot and slide it all the way to reach towards the back of your mat. Ground back down through the right leg. Now you're in three-legged tabletop. Deep breath in. Knee to your nose, round through the spine. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, extend. Knee to your nose. And extend. And just two more. Knee to your nose. And extend. And one more time, knee to your nose. And extend. Beautiful. Pause here. Lift that left foot off the mat. Bring it out towards the left side. So it's now at an angle. And release the right foot down. The inner edge of that right foot down. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you circle the right arm up into the air. And stretch it towards the front of the mat. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Take a deep breath in. Big breath out. Stay here now. If you have the space, open the chest up a little bit more towards the sky. Inhale. And exhale. So good. One more breath in. Big breath out. And then come back slowly in steps. Bring that right hand back down onto the floor. And then pivot the right foot down. Right heel lifts up. And then left foot so that you're in semi-tabletop here. And then, of course, bring the right knee to meet the left. Pause here. Dip the belly down. Open up the chest. Cow. Exhale, round through the spine. Back into neutral. Lift the hips up. Down dog. 4 breaths. In. And out. In. And out. 2 more. In. And out. 1 more in. 1 more out. Now, where is that beautiful mind of yours? Come back to yourself. Look forward, tiny steps to the front of the mat. Step, step, step. Knees bend, heels down. Take a moment here, really. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach the hands high to the sky. Exhale, release the hands back down. So good. Bring your hands back to your hip flexors. Just second side, and we're almost there. From here, ground through the left foot. Lift those toes. Your balance really relies on how well you feel that ground beneath you. Soften that left knee. It's not going to help if you've got your knee overextended. And then right heel up into the air, right knee up into the air. Balance your hips back down. Pull the core in. Engage, engage through that lower belly. Tuck the tailbone under slightly. It will help you with the balance. Keep your hands on your hip flexors or anything else you want to do with your hands that works for your practice today. One more breath in. And then slow, slow, slow. Bend slightly into that left knee as you begin to kick the right leg towards the back. Now, don't rush. Remember, rushing is not good for balance. Breathe instead. And when you feel like you're about to fall, come back up and then try again as many times as you need to. Maybe you even just get to this part on this leg. Maybe you extend that right leg all the way back. Maybe you do something else funky or anything else that works for you today. Just trust yourself. Deep breath in. Big breath out. One more. Now, wherever you are, bend the left leg. Step that right foot all the way towards the back of the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up into the air. Open the chest, bring the thumbs towards the back of your spine. Open more through the upper rib cage. Inhale and exhale. And one more breath in. Beautiful. Exhale, bow back down, fingertips come down. Right knee gently touches down. Keep the toes tucked. And then from here, unbend that left leg any amount. Maybe just a tiny weeny bit, maybe a lot more. Maybe slide the left heel forward and find that full Ardha Hanumanasana or your half monkey pose, half splits. Inhale in here. Exhale in here. Two more. One more. Beautiful. We're almost there. Gently, slowly bend back into that left leg, right? Ground down through the right hand. Give yourself the space that you need on the left side. Slide that left leg towards your three-legged tabletop. Grounding back down through the left palm. Wrap the triceps in, chin to chest a little bit so you're activated through the upper arms. Exhale, round through the spine. Knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. And extend. Just three more. Keep going. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. So good. Pause. Lift the right foot off the floor. Pivot it towards the right. And then bring the left inner edge of the foot down towards the ground. So your left hip is in line with the left foot. And then send the left arm up into the air. Beautiful, beautiful. And then send it forward. Take a nice, good stretch into your left side of the body. Inhale. And exhale. And again, in and out. And if this feels good, stay. If there is a little bit more mobility in the right shoulder, open up the chest slightly towards the ceiling, stretching a little bit deeper through the left hip flexor. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath in. One more breath out. So good. Gently, slowly bring the left hand back down. Pull the belly in, lift the left heel, bring the right heel to reach back up towards the ceiling. Step the left knee in line with the right. Pause. Inhale, dip the belly down, open up the heart. Exhale, round through the spine. Inhale, come back to a neutral position. Exhale, hips towards your heels. You can untuck the toes or keep them tucked. Find your child's pose as your final pose to this practice. Stay here for as long as you need. But when you're ready, remember to come back up into a gentle seated position just for a moment, maybe a gentle kneeling position. Bringing the hands to your heart center in that prayer position. Pausing. to find the thoughts of gratitude for yourself, for those around you, for your family, for your friends, for the space around you, for the roof over your head. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.